Hello friends, my name is Behroz and welcome to my channel where we talk about how we can live our best lives and be our best version. The 4-burner theory is a way to conceptualize work-life balance. Imagine your life is like a stove which has 4 burners and each burner represents a quadrant in your life. The first burner represents family, the second burner represents friends, the third burner represents your health, and the fourth burner represents your work. Now the theory says that in order to be successful, you need to cut off one of your burners. And in order to be really successful, then you need to cut off 2 of the burners. The real issue here is that life is filled with trade-offs. If you want to excel with your marriage and your work, then your friends and your health may have to suffer. And if you want to be healthy and excel as a parent, then you might be forced to dial down on your career ambitions. Of course, you're free to divide your time among all 4 burners, but you will never reach your full potential in any given area. Essentially, we are forced to choose. Would you rather have a life which is unbalanced but high performing in one certain area? Or would you rather have a life which is more balanced but you don't reach your maximum potential in any given area? So here in this video, I will share with you 3 ways in which you can handle this balance problem between the 4 burners. Now the first option is to outsource the burners. We outsource small aspects of our lives all the time. We buy fast food so we don't have to cook. We go to the dry cleaner so we don't have to spend time on laundry. We go to the car repair shop so we don't have to spend time in repairing our own automobile. Outsourcing small portions of our life allows us to spend time in other areas of our life. So think of ways in which you can outsource one quadrant of your life so you can create time and focus on other 3 burners. The advantage of outsourcing is that you can keep the burners running without spending your time on it. The second solution is to embrace constraints. It is very easy to think and say that if only I had more time, I could make more money, I could be in more shape, or I could spend more time at home. One way to solve this problem is to shift your focus from wishing that you had more time, rather maximizing the time you already have with you. In other words, you start embracing the limitations and constraints, and you start asking the question that given the constraints I have, how can I be as effective as possible? Now take for an example, assuming I can only work 9 to 5, how can I make the most money possible? Or I can make my YouTube videos only on the weekend. How can I make the best content possible? Or I can only work 3 hours a week. How can I get in the best shape possible? This line of questioning pulls your focus towards something positive, getting the most out of whatever you have available, rather than something negative, such as worrying about that you never have time. Now, a third way to manage the burners is to divide your life into different seasons. What if instead of searching for a perfect work-life balance all the time, you divided your life into seasons that focus on a particular area at a time? The importance of your burners change throughout your life. For instance, when you are in your 20s and 30s and you don't have kids, it can be easier to get to the gym and chase your career ambitions. So the health and the career burners are on full blast. Now after a few years, you may end up having a family and your health burner starts to dip down, but your family burner starts to get more gas. Another decade passes and you may start to revive your relationship with your old friends, or pursue your business idea that you have been always putting off. You don't have to give up on your dreams forever, but life really allows you to keep all your 4 burners going up all the time at once. Maybe you need to let go of something for this season. You can do it all in the lifetime, but not everything at the same time. Furthermore, there is also a multiplier effect that kicks in if you dedicate yourself to one thing fully at a particular given time. In many cases, you can achieve more by going all in a particular area for a few years in your life than by giving it just a lukewarm effort for 50 years, let's say. Maybe it's best to strive for a season of imbalance and then rotate through each burners as needed. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully this video was helpful in order to reframe your thinking with regards to managing the 4 burners of your life.